Sophia, what do you think is the most common question people ask every day?
Mm, maybe, how are you?
That's definitely one of them.
What's another one?
What did you do today?
Oh, that's true.
Students ask it.
Friends ask it.
Parents ask it.
Even coworkers ask it.
But here's something interesting.
What is it?
Most people live their entire day.
But they can't describe that day clearly in English.
Exactly.
They know what they did.
But they don't know how to explain it naturally.
From waking up in the morning.
To school, work, hobbies, and everything in between.
So today, we're going to fix that.
Hello everyone, I'm Michael.
And I'm Sophia.
Welcome back to the English Cafe.
Today, you're going to spend an entire day with a student named Sara.
You'll wake up with her early in the morning,
Attend classes with her at school.
see how she spends time with her friends,
And follow her to badminton practice after school.
then we'll watch her complete her homework, review her lessons, and relax with her family.
In other words, you'll experience a complete day in English.
And after listening to Sarah's story,
We'll explain the vocabulary, expressions, and sentence patterns she uses.
so by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to talk about your own day with much more confidence.
Ready?
Let's meet Sarah.
And let's get started.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sara, and I'm a high school student living in New York City. Today, I'm going to share my daily routine with you. My days are usually very busy because I have to balance school, badminton practice, homework, and family time. Every day is a little different, but this is what a typical day looks like for me. I usually wake up at around 6 in the morning. As soon as my alarm goes off, I sit up in bed and take a few moments to wake up properly. Sometimes I still feel sleepy, especially during the winter, but I know I need to get ready for school. The first thing I do is make my bed and open the curtains. I love seeing the morning sunlight come into my room. It helps me feel fresh and motivated to start the day. After that, I head to the bathroom. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and get ready for the day. Then I spend a few minutes checking my phone. I usually look at messages from my friends, school announcements, and reminders for upcoming assignments. At around 6:30 a.m., I change into my school uniform. I make sure everything looks neat and tidy before leaving my room. After getting dressed, I go downstairs for breakfast. Breakfast is an important part of my morning routine. I usually have cereal, eggs, toast, fruit, or pancakes. Sometimes my family and I have breakfast together before everyone starts their day. While eating breakfast, I talk with my parents about school and my plans for the day. I enjoy these conversations because they help me start my day in a positive mood. After breakfast, I pack my school bag. I make sure I have all my textbooks, notebooks, homework, pens, water bottle, and anything else I might need. I always double-check my bag because I don't like forgetting important things. At around 7:15 a.m., I leave home and head to school. Sometimes my parents drive me to school. Other times I take the school bus with my friends. The journey to school usually takes about 20 minutes. During the ride, I often chat with friends, listen to music, or review my notes. I usually arrive at school around 7:45 a.m. Classes begin at 8 a.m. My first class is often mathematics, science, English, or history. I enjoy learning new things and participating in classroom discussions. During lessons, I pay attention to my teachers and take notes carefully. I try my best to stay focused and understand every topic. Whenever I don't understand something, I ask questions. I believe asking questions is one of the best ways to learn. Between classes, I spend time talking with my friends. We discuss homework, upcoming tests, school events, and our hobbies. One of my favorite parts of school is spending time with my classmates. They make school life more enjoyable and interesting. Around noon, I have lunch. I usually eat lunch with my friends in the school cafeteria. We talk, laugh, and share stories about our day. Lunch break is a nice opportunity to relax before the afternoon classes begin. After lunch, I attend my remaining classes. Some classes involve group projects and presentations. Others involve practical activities and creative assignments. I enjoy working in teams because it helps me learn from other students. School usually finishes at around 3 p.m. However, my day doesn't end there. After school, I head to badminton practice. Badminton is one of my favorite sports. I've been playing badminton for several years and I really enjoy it. Practice usually starts at around 3:30 p.m. Before training begins, I spend some time warming up. I do stretching exercises and light running to prepare my body. Our coach teaches us different techniques and strategies. We practice serving, footwork, smashes, and defensive shots. Some days we play practice matches against each other. I always try to improve my skills and learn something new during each training session. Badminton practice can be challenging, but it's also a lot of fun. Playing sports helps me stay healthy, active, and disciplined. It also teaches me teamwork, patience, and determination. Practice usually ends at around 5:30 p.m. After training, I spend a few minutes talking with my teammates. Sometimes we discuss upcoming tournaments and competitions. Then I head home. By the time I arrive home, I usually feel a little tired but happy. The first thing I do is change into comfortable clothes. After that, I take a short break and relax for a while. Sometimes I watch a short video or listen to music. At around 6 p.m., I sit down with my family for dinner. Dinner is one of my favorite times of the day. It's when everyone comes together and talks about their experiences. My parents often ask me about school and badminton practice. I enjoy sharing stories about my day with them. After dinner, I help clean up the table and kitchen. I believe it's important to help with household responsibilities. Once everything is clean, I go to my room and start my homework. Homework is an important part of my daily routine. I review my class notes and complete assignments given by my teachers. Some evenings I have a lot of homework. Other evenings are a little more relaxed. When I have large assignments, I break them into smaller tasks. This helps me stay organized and avoid feeling overwhelmed. Sometimes I also prepare for quizzes, tests, and presentations. I like studying in a quiet environment because it helps me concentrate better. If I finish my homework early, I spend some time reading books. Reading is one of my favorite hobbies. I enjoy reading stories, educational books, and inspiring biographies. Sometimes I also practice English by watching educational videos online. Learning new things makes me feel productive and motivated. At around 8:30 p.m., I spend some quality time with my family. We might watch a movie, play a board game, or simply sit together and talk. These moments are very important to me. They help me relax and strengthen my relationship with my family. Around 9:15 p.m., I begin preparing for the next day. I organize my school bag and make sure everything is ready. I check my schedule and set goals for the following day. Then I prepare my uniform and other things I might need. Doing these small tasks helps make my mornings less stressful. At around 9:45 p.m., I start my nighttime routine. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and get ready for bed. Before going to sleep, I often spend a few minutes thinking about my day. I reflect on what I learned, what I achieved, and what I can improve tomorrow. I also think about my goals and future dreams. Finally, at around 10 p.m., I turn off the lights and go to sleep. Although my days are often busy, I enjoy my routine very much. School helps me learn and grow academically. Badminton helps me stay active and disciplined. Spending time with my family helps me stay happy and connected. Every day brings new opportunities to learn, improve, and become a better version of myself. That's why I always try to make the most of every single day.
Great job, Sarah. That was a very natural and realistic daily routine. Now let's break it down and learn some useful English from what Sarah just shared.
Yes, and remember everyone, don't just listen to English. Pay attention to how these expressions are used in real-life situations.
Let's start with Sarah's introduction. She said, "My days are usually very busy because I have to balance school, badminton practice, homework, and family time." This is a very useful sentence because many students can relate to it.
Yes, notice the word balance. Balance means managing different responsibilities successfully. For example, I try to balance my studies and my hobbies. She balances school and sports very well.
Michael also used the phrase family time. This is a common expression in everyday English. Family time means spending meaningful time with your family members.
For example, we enjoy family time every weekend. Family time is important for me.
Then Sarah said, "Every day is a little different, but this is what a typical day looks like for me." The phrase typical day is very useful when describing your routine.
A typical day means your normal or usual day. For example, this is a typical school day for me. This is what a typical weekend looks like.
Next, Sarah said, "As soon as my alarm goes off." This is a very common English expression. When an alarm goes off, it starts ringing.
For example, my alarm goes off at 6 a.m. The alarm went off while I was sleeping.
Sarah also said, "It helps me feel fresh and motivated." The word motivated is excellent vocabulary. It means feeling excited and ready to achieve something.
For example, I feel motivated to learn English. She is motivated to improve her grades.
Another useful phrase Sarah used was make sure. She said, "I make sure everything looks neat and tidy." This is one of the most common phrases in English.
Make sure means checking that something is correct. For example, make sure you bring your notebook. Please make sure the door is locked.
Sarah also mentioned that she double-checks her school bag. That's another useful expression.
Double check means checking something again to avoid mistakes. For example, I always double check my homework. He double checked the schedule before leaving.
Then Sarah said, "I pay attention to my teachers." The phrase pay attention is extremely important. It means focusing carefully on something.
For example, please pay attention during the lesson. He wasn't paying attention in class.
Sarah also said, "I enjoy working in teams." This is a useful sentence for both students and professionals.
For example, I enjoy working in teams. She works well with others.
Next, Sarah talked about badminton practice. She said, "I've been playing badminton for several years." This is a very natural English structure.
We often use I've been when talking about activities that started in the past and continue today. For example, I've been studying English for 2 years. I've been living here since 2020.
Sarah also used the phrase, "improve my skills." This is something English learners can use very often.
For example, I want to improve my speaking skills. Practice helps improve your communication skills.
Then, Sarah said badminton helps her stay active, healthy, and disciplined. The word disciplined is especially useful.
A disciplined person follows routines and stays focused on goals. For example, successful athletes are disciplined. Discipline helps students succeed.
Sarah also said, I break large assignments into smaller tasks. Native speakers use this structure very often.
For example, break the project into smaller tasks. Divide the work into smaller steps.
Another excellent phrase was quality time. Sarah said she enjoys spending quality time with her family.
Quality time means meaningful and enjoyable time spent with people you care about. For example, we spent quality time together. I enjoy quality time with my family.
Finally, Sarah said something very positive. Every day brings new opportunities to learn, improve, and become a better version of myself. That's a beautiful sentence and a great mindset to have.
And that's the beauty of practical English. Simple words, natural expressions, and real-life sentences can help you sound more confident and fluent every day.
And that's a wrap for today's lesson. Today, we followed Sarah through her entire day and learned how simple English is used in real-life situations.
From getting ready for school in the morning to attending classes, practicing badminton, completing homework, and spending time with her family, Sarah's routine gave us plenty of useful English that you can use in your own daily life.
The best part is that none of the sentences were complicated. They were simple, natural, and practical. And that's exactly the kind of English that helps you become a confident speaker.
Remember, fluency doesn't come from memorizing hundreds of difficult words. It comes from understanding and using simple English again and again in real situations.
Now we'd love to hear from you. Can you describe your own daily routine in English?
Even if it's only 3 or 4 sentences, write it in the comments below. Don't worry about mistakes. The important thing is to start practicing.
And here's another question for you. What was your favorite word, phrase, or sentence from today's lesson?
Was it balance? Family time? Typical day? Or maybe another expression that Sarah used? Tell us in the comments.
We also want to know about your English learning journey. What is the biggest challenge you're facing right now?
Do you find speaking difficult? Do you struggle with vocabulary? Are you nervous when speaking English in public? Or do you have trouble understanding native speakers?
Whatever your challenge is, share it with us. Your comments help us create lessons that are more useful for you.
And don't forget to tell us what topic you'd like to see in our next video.
Would you like another daily routine, school conversations, friendship conversations, travel English, restaurant English, shopping conversations, or job interview practice?
Let us know in the comments, and your idea might be featured in an upcoming lesson on this channel.
If today's lesson helped you learn something new, please give this video a thumbs up.
And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the English Cafe and turn on notifications.
Because every week we bring you practical English lessons, real-life conversations, useful vocabulary, and speaking practice to help you become more confident in English.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. We truly appreciate every single one of you who watches, learns, and practices with us.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and most importantly, keep speaking English every single day.
We'll see you in the next lesson. Until then, stay positive, stay motivated, and keep improving one step at a time.
Thanks for watching, and welcome to the English Cafe family.